What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Other Side of the Firewall podcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest in cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Shannon Tynes.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? That's my NPR intro. I think I nailed it. Well, NPR still exists, right? So welcome to the Other Side of the Firewall. Monday, Tuesday are topics, Wednesday discussion, Thursdays Ask a CISSP. I swear I have 2 ready to go, so I'm going to push those out shortly. And then Fridays, everything else, movies, books, games, and all that good stuff like today. So if you came here for the cyber, I'm sorry, you're not going to get a lot of that. But you will get a lot of our week, what we did, our family, all that good stuff. So we talk about all the other things that make up a human being, right, outside of cybersecurity. But without further ado, Shannon, how was your week?
It was pretty good, man. A little bit of movie watching got in, man. So watch the, I don't know if you've seen the Netflix movie Back in Action, Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. It's actually not bad, man. It's comedy, right?
No, I haven't seen it. Yeah. So it's pretty good?
It's got comedy in it, but the action's pretty decent too, man. It's pretty decent action. So
Okay.
yeah. Oh, okay. But it's typical, we used to be spies, we're not spies now.
Okay, gotcha.
15 years have gone by type thing. But yeah, it's crazy, right? You would figure, like, if you hadn't done this for 15 years, you wouldn't be this in shape to be able to do these things, but maybe so.
Yeah, it's like Red. Retired. What was it? Retired Extremely Dangerous.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, when my man was doing, like, the car was doing the spin, and he just stepped out.
Bro, there's
physics be damned.
No. Like, what do you have on the bottom? Do you have like Spider-Man boots or something to where you just stick to the road and stay there as it's spinning? Like, come on.
Nah, it's just perfect timing.
No. That's just crazy, man. That's craziness. But no, it's decent. It's if you want to laugh a little bit, you want to see a little bit of action, it's pretty decent. I started watching Daredevil, what is it, Rebirth or Reborn or whatever? Born Again, there it is.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
What?
Have you watched it?
So I've only made it to, because I got sidetracked.
Yeah.
So I haven't gone that far, but like the first episode.
So here's the thing. The way it starts is awesome, right? And then, like, based off what happens, based off that, all of a sudden it's okay. Now you got to deal with feelings. You got to deal with this. And
I see what you're saying. So
it's like,
did you make it to the White Tiger episode?
I'm all the way through. I'm all the way caught up to season episode 7 or whatever. Like, it's one every week, right? So
yes, one every week.
Yeah,
okay, so you're that's the last one I saw was the White Tiger episode.
Yeah, you still got a few episodes to go, but even from that, it's kind of like, I don't know. Like, the action when it happens, on point. It is chef's kiss for sure. But I need more of it. Like, I think there's only like one major fight scene every episode. And then the rest of it is, I'm dealing with these feelings and I'm doing this.
Right.
The people deserve better.
You embarrassed me in front of Vanessa.
When I was a boy. I
love it.
And here's the thing. Vincent D'Onofrio, the guy that plays King, he's a good actor. I like him, right? And he does a good job, but it's just a lot of that. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man.
He's married now. He gotta deal with these feelings. He can't be the kingpin anymore. Vanessa.
Yeah.
We have to stop doing crime.
That's Mayor Fist. Yeah,
I love it.
don't know, man. It leaves something to be desired for me, but and the thing is, they always hook you right before it goes off, right? And I know better than to fall for it. I know.
Yeah, that White Tiger. Oh man, when that joint ended, I was like, what?
Yeah. Like, we ain't having this, but yeah, man. So the first season they did on Netflix was on point because every episode it seemed like they were fighting, like several fights, But now it's to the point where I don't trust Marvel as much as I used to, with the products that they have now, and it's just, I don't know. But yeah, did that. I started watching the 3rd season of What If. I'm not impressed. I don't know what it is about it. It's just like the first 2 seasons. Yeah.
Well, yeah. The animated joint. Yeah, so because that first season was so good.
Yes. Yes. And it's like, okay, yes, I could see it. It's like, what if this happened instead of this happened? But now it's just like, I don't know, man. Yes, it's still what if, but it's like so far fetched out there. Like, I hate to ruin it for some people. It's been a while now. If you haven't seen it, it's on you, right? It's been out for a minute.
That's how you do disclaimer.
Yeah.
This is your fault.
Yeah, this is your fault if you haven't seen it by now. I'm even watching it late. You know what I mean? But there's one episode where Hulk like kind of turns into like a Godzilla-like character.
Yeah.
And like when you hear that, you're like, okay, that sounds cool. But then you see it and you're like, oh no, man.
Yeah. This whole season was just, I liked the concept. Obviously, when it got down for the action, it was always good. But like you had the episode with like Howard the Duck, and I was just like,
I haven't even gotten there yet. And that's the thing. That's the next one I got to see. It's Howard and Darcy. What's her name?
yeah, Howard and Dowser is just like, but it all ties in the end. I think the problem is the having to tie it back is what hampered them. Like if they just had just vignettes, I think it would have been straight.
This
They
is the last
that
season, though, right?
first yeah, it's last season, but that first season was so
Yeah,
good.
it was on point. It's like, yes, I could see that. What if this? What if that? But I'm not feeling it, man. I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna continue with this, but I might, right? I'm like, I've invested 2 seasons already, 3 episodes in.
You
I'm
gotta
like,
finish it.
I gotta see if this is gonna pay off, but I just don't think it will, right? But yeah.
It
So,
won't. It won't.
that's what I'm afraid of. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And then the wife and I, we sat down and watched our episodes, right? So we watched Doctor Odyssey, which is kind of hit or miss, right? But it's one of those typical ones. Like my wife is very big into like she's very big into like the British aristocracy stuff too, like the Max
Okay.
shows, like the Crown and stuff like that. And
I
I'm
was just
like,
saying like the Gilded Age and all that other stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm
Okay.
like, I could care so little, like our interests differ so much to where when it's something that we could both kind of get with, it's like,
Mhm.
but I almost always lose interest first. Like almost always. I'm like, because even with Dr. Odyssey, I'm like, it's hit or miss for me, right? Like, but
Right,
we're
right.
together, right? Like we're just sitting here together. And that's all I need, right? I'm a simp like that. So yeah, so we watched that. The Pit, man, you put me onto The Pit, and neither one of us could let it down, man. Like
Yeah, it's good.
we're
It's
like, when is
good.
that new episode coming? When is it? I
Yeah.
thought it
Oh,
was
so you're
Sunday.
caught up.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is wild. You know what I mean? But so we watched the most recent one, and I'm just like, okay, I'm curious how this is gonna play out. And I think there's only 2 more episodes in the season.
Oh no.
I think so. I think we're
Oh
on
man.
14. I think
Yeah, it's on for those who are not watching it yet, it's on
Max.
Max.
Yeah.
The one to watch. I think that's the slogan, right?
If-
Yeah, it's Pit is great. If you like medical shows, like it's way more medical than it is drama, but they intertwine them really well.
Yeah. But there's definitely like there's no way an ER anywhere is as hectic as this is, but it's still exciting, right? Like
Right, right. This is the worst case scenario every single hour.
yeah.
That's why I would quit. I would like, yo, I can't handle this. But if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
But that's pretty much it for me, man. Like what about on your end? How was your week?
A pretty quiet week, right? I'm just kind of hanging out. The weather's been gorgeous down here in Florida. It's about to get cold again. Cold for quote unquote cold, right? So we're in the 90s right now. It's gonna drop back in the 70s. So it's a big swing for us.
I got snow yesterday. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my God,
In the spring.
that place is wild. And then a sunburn. You get snow in the morning, and you get sunburn in the evening. That is a crazy place you live in. But yeah, just hanging out by the pool, right? Like it's getting warm. So it's sitting at about 78 degrees, so still too cold for me. But uh, after next week, constant 90s, it should be in the 80s, right? And in the water. So excited about that. Just work, right? Got a new role, so I'm learning how we do business. I've crossed from the public sector. Now I'm in the financial services industry doing my cybersecurity thing with a focus on oversight and resiliency. So organizational resiliency oversight is the department I work in. Very interesting. I'm learning a lot. Obviously, I'm bringing my tools to the team and what have you. But I love learning new things, so I'm excited about that. I've got this new camera. If you watch on the video, it follows me. It's got the AI in it, so I've upgraded. Right, I'm in K's over here. Um, didn't really play any games, so I didn't really get down with Assassin's Creed, like really enjoying it. It's a really good game. I just haven't had time to really sit down and play it. Like when I'm done doing work and the family's all settled in, I go look at the computer and I'm like, I don't want to even touch that. I go downstairs, knocked out. Watched The Pit, so I'm caught up. I saw 2 movies. So I watched one called on Max called Elevation with Anthony Mackie. Not that great. It's a sci-fi dystopic jam. I was like, oh, this is gonna be right up my alley. It doesn't make a lot of sense, right? And I don't look too hard for that, but in the absence of action, you want that, right? Give me some story. And they wedge the story in there, and it's kind of you know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on. But there's not a lot of action because there's not a lot of people left in this dystopic future, and the enemy is impervious. So it's like you can't kill it. So you just die type situation. So it's interesting.
And this is what gets me, right? So like with you telling us about it, like I looked at the trailer and I was like, I see a bunch of action in this. And this is what these studios are doing now, right? Like they know that's what we want to see, but then you have 10 minutes of action in an hour and 45 minutes of movie. And it's like I don't need that.
Right, right, and it does have some action, but again, like when you have a a
A, su-
threat that you can't,
a Superman of types, right? Because it's a trailer.
yeah, you have a threat you can't kill per se, right? Like it wiped out 95% of the population in a few months. It makes it like it's a whole bunch of hide and seek at that point, which is, it can be fun, but it's just, it didn't do it for me. So watch that with my wife. She was like, "Oh man, that's on you." This was on you. And then we watched last night. We watched One of Those Days. It's the Kiki Palmer and SZA movie
I just saw the
produced
trailer, yeah.
by Issa Rae. Not bad. It's got some cameos. Like it has like Tony Baker in it as a
Cat Williams.
cameo. Cat Williams is a cameo, and some others. It was funny. Don't get me wrong. It feels very much like the next generation of Friday is what they were going for. It's got a real. I always like Issa Rae productions because they do a lot of care and quality when it comes to the people of color, when it comes to cinematography, right? You get that John Singleton vibe going on. It feels a lot like her show
Insecure.
Insecure. Like it feels a lot like that. But again, it has a lot of Friday tropes, and I'm a big fan of Friday, so it's kind of like, okay, I can see the parallels. I can see what you did differently, right? To modernize it. So I would give it 3 out of 5. Yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
So I added it to my list. I saw you know how when you go over it, it shows you the little scene or whatever in the trailer, and like the trailer they had, I thought was kind of funny, right? It was when I guess they're going to a not check cashing, but a payday loan spot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And so when they're in there, they're looking at that wall of shame or whatever it is. It's
yeah.
just like like it made me laugh, and I was like, yo, I might want to see this. And I can see what you're talking about with like the Friday feel to it, right?
Right, right,
Can see that. And here's what you got to think about, right? So Issa Rae is from Cali, right? She's a West Coast girl, right? So I mean, I could see the inspiration. John Singleton, same thing, right? He does a lot of stuff when it comes to the West Coast, right? Your movies that he did and whatnot, they're like, okay, that's West Coast based. You know what I mean?
right, right.
So yeah, I can see that.
So again, like I thought the cinematography was great. It had a lot of good start. It had the principal from Abbott Elementary was in it.
She's
Like,
hilarious.
but a cameo as well, right? It happened to be like me and Shmir were watching outside for first time I ever watched the movie outside on the patio situation. So we were watching it, and Mason had to come out to ask us questions. So I paused it, and it was on the scene with the principal. He immediately recognized her. He was like, so and so from Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it is, but you can't watch this movie.
She's hilarious. Like if you ever see her stand up, she doesn't have like a full stand up, but she did like a quick 5 minute set I saw, and it's like I can't remember the series, but it's like they highlight other comedians as well.
Okay.
She's pretty
Oh, is
fun.
it the Tiffany Haddish one? We ready?
No, no, not We
Oh,
Ready.
okay.
It's a small venue even, and I think it's before she got the Abbott Elementary job. Before she was doing that even, and I was just like, oh man, she's funny. And then I saw her in the Abbott Elementary as the principal. What's her name?
Yeah, I don't watch it enough, so I didn't know.
I watch it all the time. I even watched it this week. And
Got you on the spot. Oh, okay. Got you on the spot. That's when it happens. So it has all of the ingredients to be uh, a quote unquote younger person's Friday. Like this could be their cult classic. It's just that I've seen that movie, so it didn't really resonate with me as much, so to speak. But again, not bad. Like at humor, again, great cinematography, a lot of great actors. But same tropes we're used to, right? Like something happened. We got a deadline to get whatever this thing is done. It's like, okay, I saw this 20 some odd years ago, right? So
But it's
that,
timeless, Ryan. It's timeless.
that's why I watch Friday. So, but again, like I'm 41 years old, right? So like if you're younger and see this, you're just like, oh man, this is my jam, and you'll be talking about this 20 years from now. It's like we talk about Friday.
Yeah, but when they see it now, they're like, "Oh, did you see this new thing? It's dope. It's this." I don't know if people say dope anymore. I don't know. I'm old.
I don't think
But like,
so.
yeah, yeah. Cowabunga? Like, I don't know. What are we going to?
I don't know these words.
Yeah,
I don't know these words.
but it's crazy. Like, it's like when you have somebody music. I experience this in a lot. They're like, "Oh man, you hear that new song by so and so? Oh, it's blah 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 blah." Like, yeah, I heard it 30 years ago
Right.
when it was a track stolen from the Isleys 30 years before that, right? So
Yeah. Yep.
it's like yeah, I'm familiar with it. You know what I mean?
Yep. So that's where you fall into it. It feels very much like anything that you do for multiple years, right? Like the military, it goes in waves, right? So like you become that old fuddy duddy, like we already did that. They're like you just don't want to change. Like no, I did change, and I changed back, and I changed again, and I changed back. I'm sick of it. So like there's nothing new under the sun, right? Like because I'm sure Fridays is like if we went back, we'd find like where Friday got its tropes from, right? So it is so that's why I'm not knocking it. Like I think if that's your type of comedy, which it is mine, I definitely say check it out. But again, like it just 3 out of 5. That's what I would give it. Worth your time, but don't go out your way. Like I'm gonna go out my way for Sinners, that Ryan Coogler movie coming out with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't go to the theater. I'm going to the theater for that. I need to see that.
Is it because it's Coogler or because like what's
It's well, so like yeah, Ryan Coogler. I've liked all of his movies so far. Michael B. Jordan, he's a great actor. It's the uh deep South Gothic theme that's happening in it, right? Like I'm very much a
you like the
uh
period pieces too?
I like the period pieces. Like I like the music and the vibe. Like I like when they bring that to the forefront, but they tell a different story, right? And this has all of the things I think will make it great. So I've stopped. Media blackout. Like I'm not watching any more trailers or anything that pops up. I want to be surprised. And they say that Michael B. Jordan does a fantastic job. I'm not giving anything away because in the trailer, but he plays two different characters. He plays twin brothers, and people who have seen it early have been talking about it, saying like he does a phenomenal job. You can tell that they are brothers, but you can tell that they're individuals, and they use new tech to make it blend, to make him be there and be present in both scenarios. So I'm very interested to see that. And then I'm just always down for a zombie flick or a vampire flick, or like I'm just always down for those type of movies. But I usually wait for them to come home. But like I want to see this in theaters. That's how hyped I am for this movie. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. That's pretty much it for me. Like I ain't really got much going on this week. Just hanging in there, recovering from the spring break. So I need a vacation from my vacation type situation. Definitely continue to tune in. So again,
Bars, Ryan, bars.
what?
Vacation situation. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the wordplay.
Hey, you need to go at Chocolate Dropper. You need to go at him.
I need to be on a tiny desk. Put me on a tiny desk. But yeah, I'm just, ready to get through the rest of the school year, to get to the summer and enjoy all that. And then there's a bunch of Switch 2 stuff, but my heart's already been broken by that, right? I'm super excited it's coming out. I like the tech, I like the specs, I like the games, but we got a tariff situation happening. So it comes out June 5th for those who are not tracking. But if you know the Switch is, you probably are tracking, right? Like if you know the Switch is and you've been clamoring for a new one for 8 years, you've been tracking. But yeah, pre-order's supposed to go live next week. They canceled pre-orders. They're like, we're not doing that yet because we got to figure out this tariff situation. We will see. Either way, I'm buying it, right? Like, listen, I got to pay this tax bill. I need to be able to spend something on myself. It's going to be the Switch 2. Is what's going to be this summer. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Please continue to tune in again throughout the week. So Monday, Tuesday, our topics. Wednesday, discussion. Thursdays, Ask a CISSP. I got 2 in the can, ready to publish. So I'm going to do that. And then Friday, everything else, movies, books, games, all that cool stuff. You can listen to us on the radio, 99.1 FM out in the Atlanta metro area. And then you can also watch us on Channel 10, Fairfax, DC Public Access as well. So we're expanding. More about that hopefully in the weeks to come, because the Nielsen numbers should be coming in. So continue to check us out. We appreciate your support. Hit up all the websites, go by our name, The Other Side of the Firewall, The Other Side of the FW, or Ask a CSSP. Hit me up personally. I'm at RY Security Guy. That's RY Security Guy. You can find me pretty much everywhere, but LinkedIn is where I'm most active. Stay safe. Stay secure.